Happy Capricorn season, everybody, and a special happy birthday to all you Capricorn sun babies. There's actually a bonus reading for you at the very end of the video. I'll have timestamps for all of these listed in the description box below. So if you want to jump to your birthday reading, you can click on there and it'll take you right to it. But this is a pick a card for everyone for the Capricorn season. You'll have 4 choices. Reading number 1 is going to be for the Capricorn, the actual zodiac sign. That'll be number 1. Number 2 is going to be the planet Saturn, which rules over Capricorn. Reading number 3 is going to be the element of Earth, which is what Capricorn is. And then reading number 4 is going to be the 10th house of the astrological birth chart, and that is, of course, what Saturn and Capricorn rule over. So you can choose from as many as these as you are drawn to. I will start with number 1, but if you want to jump to the others, timestamps are in the description box of the video below. And if you chose reading number 1, which is Capricorn, and then this is the reading for you. And it talks about ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So for this reading, we're going to ask, where can you use more organization or take steps forward? Now, all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. These beautiful cards are from the Heavenly Bodies Astrology. So we're going to put that up over here. And then we will start with pulling a card from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And let's take a look and see what's the first message that Spirit has for all of you that chose Capricorn. So where can you use maybe some more organization or take some steps forward? All right, this is the one right here. And you have the Horse and Freedom. Beautiful card. That says, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So it seems like this is going along the lines of taking a step forward. We'll just put that right there. Towards your true dreams. And let's see what else the horse offers you here. So the horse is humanity's greatest partner. Horse people accomplish great things and usually go further than others think is possible. They always get the job done and have energy to spare. The horse is the friend of the shaman and mystic and faithfully carries them to realms of power. Horse signifies the need for freedom, exploration, and discovery. And horse medicine helps break stagnant patterns and creates opportunities for new life directions. If horse shows up on your path, they may be encouraging you to strive for more freedom. Has your life become boring? Horse energy will reconnect you to new horizons and greener pastures. If horse is your totem, you are a lover of travel and adventure. You can accomplish great things, and you love to serve on your own terms. Your fulfillment comes from an ever-changing landscape. You need to watch out for those who would try to fence in your brave spirit. So call upon horse to refresh your energy, your endurance, and your ambition. You have gifts for the world. Hold on to horse and ride toward your destiny. And these cards have like questions that you can ask yourself if they resonate. There's 4 of them, or there are statements too. The first one, have you lost control of the reins of your life? Say no more often. Number 2, have you lost your freedom? Find it in nature. Number 3, breathe in fresh air to regain your authentic self. And number 4, don't let the desires of others fence you in. So there is this air of authenticity and like taking steps forward into something that's more in alignment with your dream than with trying to live up to someone else's expectations of what your dream should be. And we have the Sacred Destiny Oracle here, so let's see what else Spirit has for all of you that chose reading number 1. All right. So what else would you like us to know? All right. Right off the bat there, let's see what we've got. You've got courage. Yeah, taking courage to step forward, right? To live your dream. I'm just going to put that there and put that rock down there. And let's see what this also mentions here for you. It's called a rocky seashore, and when the waves crash again and again on the rugged, rocky shore, and yet these ancient rocks face each storm with strength and fortitude. They are strong beyond measure. And when the waves are gentle, they stand strong. And when the great storms arrive, they remain strong. They never falter. This card signifies that an enduring, everlasting, passionate courage in the depth of your being is arising. And there's nothing that you can't confront and face. You are a warrior of light. And this sacred landscape wants you to know to step forward, throw your shoulders back, and stand up for yourself with passion. Speak up for those less fortunate. Be impeccable in all your actions. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Don't be limited by the beliefs of others. Use your passion to make a difference. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means fearless. Acknowledge your fear and take action anyway. Make a stand. You are strong and powerful and have great valor within you. Well, so both these cards basically talking about your strength and your endurance and about stepping forward and not listening to other people's opinions of who you're supposed to be, what you should do, what you need to do. It's about living your dream, and I really like that. All right. And then your final oracle card before we get into the tarot is from the Path of the Soul. And these are fractal imaging, which I call the spiritual ink blot test. So whatever you see in the actual picture when I show it to you is a special message for you. And then I will read from the actual book too, to see what the author said. And you have card number 10, which is endings and new beginnings. So let's take a look here and you can see what you see in here. And then we will put this down here. And let's see what we have. This is called work, which is very much a Capricorn energy. So this card relates to work. It describes working at what you are really here to do. You can't make this up. All three of these are about that for you. It's about combining all of your knowledge and your gifts on both the physical and the spiritual plane and utilizing both as a means of earning a living. If you're not sure what it is you are really here to do, this card is asking you to take action and the rest will follow. The two worlds have come into alignment and the time has come. This card can also show you that you are on the right path. Everything is in proper balance. And I really feel like that first part is so in tune with these other two cards and what we asked about, is it more organization? Doesn't seem like it's time to take the step forward towards what your dream is, not something that is someone else's dream. So I like that. I'm going to just put this over here right by this little heart here too. And let's see, we've got the Revelations Tarot here. So we'll see what else Spirit and Creator want you to know about this dream that evidently they're nudging you to move forward in. All right. So what else for those that chose Capricorn, please? Okay. What else, please? All right. just scooch these over. And we will start with this one over here. And so you have the Ace of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. Can represent, of course, connecting to the capital T truths of the higher realm, seeing your life from a higher perspective and really understanding what it is you want to do with your life. Where do you want to head? What do you want to do, right? And the Ace of Swords can represent like new ideas, new communication coming in. So I really like this. There's new ideas of where you want to head when you go forward, but it really so much is about you connecting to your higher truth. What are you here really to do? If you don't know what that is yet, really connecting as much as you can, even talked about getting out to nature, get away from all the chaos and all the noise. You can really get into your heart and ask your heart, how does it uniquely want to share the unconditional love in it with the world? And that might give you some clarity on how you want to move forward. Yeah, excuse me, because you have the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords can be like conflict of your thoughts and your belief and mindsets. And so as you go in this journey, as you're like, one side of you is like, well, I want to do this and this and this. But one side of you has those fear voices that are like, yeah, but you won't make money. You won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do that. You know, panic, panic, fear, fear. So it keeps you small. But at one point in your life, when when our fears outweigh our dreams, we don't take action. But when the ugly feeling of not living our dreams outweighs our fears, that's when we take action, and we usually not before then. So this is really a nudge to really look into what is it that you really want to do, and how do you feel right now? You know, is it this ugly feeling? Is it ugly enough for you to want to make steps and move forward? Well, start looking into your dream. You might not even have to get to that far before you really go, you know what? I can take little small steps toward that dream every single day. I don't have to make a complete leap into it. I can just take little steps, one step forward, doing a little bit every day towards living your dream. And before you know it, it's been a year and you made 365 steps toward it. So I like that. And then you have the Lover's card, which is the power of choice card. And it's emotional choice is what it focuses in on, because it basically says every moment is either a choice of unconditional love related to the higher realms or the fears of losing a conditional love in the human world. And we get to choose what emotion we want to feel in each moment. And so that sometimes helps us have the courage to go forward, because instead of believing, all those small T truths that we were talking about that conflict our mind of the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the musts of, oh, okay, this is what this has to feel like when this happens. And we're taught that over and over again, where it becomes our habit. It's just an opinion, though. We can change our habit. And then that takes away less and less fear or the future, because when you believe that you have to feel a certain way when certain things happen, you're afraid of what comes around the corner, because that means you have to feel this way. But when you really understand that we are the ones that control our emotions, we can change habits on how we feel about things, that when things come, we get to, theoretically, we can choose that it's all joyful the rest of our life. So we don't feel as scared about taking steps moving forward, because we know that we get to choose what it means, regardless of whatever happens. And you have the World card. Yeah, so it is time, especially above this 10, with ending of major cycles and the beginning of new adventure. You're getting to the point where you're getting sick and tired of not living your dream, and you wake up in the morning going, oh God, I got to go live my dream today. Well, that's because it's someone else's dream that was given to you, and you are trying to, maintain that and do that, right? So I like this, that this is the culmination here. You're coming to this point now or very soon where you're just tired of living and existing, and you're ready to live your dream instead. I like it. And then you have the Four of Swords, so peace of mind coming in. And the Four of Swords, the peace of mind comes in because they usually are sleeping on this Ace of Swords, which is they're cutting away the expectations, all those fears, which brings peace of mind. So as we're talking about, when you're able to know that you get to choose what emotion you want to feel, you also get to choose what story you apply to what something means too. So very much the stability coming in here and this power that is also. And then your final card is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups can be a nostalgia card. It could be someone from your past coming back to help you on this path, this dream. But I feel more the Six of Cups is about going back to this dream that you've had quite a long time in your life. Maybe even when you were a young child, you knew of something that you wanted to do and how you wanted to share your love with the world. But then it gets squashed and squished by, society and by everyone else with the supposed to's and the shoulds, and that limits us and tells us that our dream is silly and not worthy chasing after, so we suppress it and we start living the life we think everyone else wants us to live. But this is a huge wake-up call saying, no, it is time to stop just existing, and it's time to start living your dream. So I love this. It definitely is a message of taking the step forward, and all you have to do is take a little bitty step every single day, even if it's just printing out a picture as encouragement, or writing something down on a list, making a list of steps that you want to take, and then start taking them one by one little small step, reasonable steps each day towards your dream. And before you know it, you'll have made a lot of progress toward it. So I love this for you, all of you that chose reading number 1. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these types of readings, I also put out weekly energy updates by each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all. If you select it, 2 things happen. 1, notified immediately when new videos come out. But 2, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube providing free readings. So if you haven't stopped by to check it out, I'd love to see you. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those, please know I am ever so grateful. And these are general readings. If you are wanting even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, amazing people, as you go throughout this adventure, taking steps towards your dream, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, which is Saturn, the planet Saturn, then this is the reading for you. And it talks about feeling restricted, experiencing struggles, learn hard work and patience with this energy. Saturn is known as like the great teacher who really rattles our cages and wants us to find like the truth, our capital T truth. It rattles and shakes our everything we've been taught growing up, and challenges whatever area of life it happens to flow through in our chart and in the world. It just brings all that stuff up to us evaluate, and we can go, okay, the old ways don't necessarily work anymore. They were okay for back then, but now things can change. So for this reading, we're just going to ask, where are your beliefs being challenged right now? So all of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. These beautiful cards are from the Heavenly Bodies Astrology, but we're going to pull your first other card here from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle and see what area of your life is being rattled around. So for those that chose Saturn, what would you like them to know about that? What area of their life is being challenged? All right. I guess that will be the one right there. And you've got the pronghorn, which is about action. Action, action, action. And it says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. I like that. It's actually, the first reading was about taking action as well. So if you were kind of drawn between, well, one or two, go check out number 1 too, because I feel like there's going to be something there for you. Let's see what else the pronghorn has to say. It says, while it is often called an antelope, the pronghorn is a unique species native to North America. Their thick hide protects them from the cold and predators, and pronghorns' energies, quick wit, and speed are their gifts. They never drop their antlers, which, like antennae, represent connection to spirit, psychic abilities, and intuition. For pronghorn, these gifts remain a constant in their lives. Their strong sense of smell and hearing helps them know when things are not right. And if pronghorn is your totem, you are energetic and have an agile mind. You will have all you ever need. Your intuitive gifts help keep you alerted to danger when you listen. Pronghorn people are ultimate adapters and possess the power of survival. So if pronghorn crosses your path, it is saying, do it now, don't wait. So trust your intuition, harness your courage, and get ready to take the leap. Really, number 1, they even had the second card that we pulled was called Courage. So really such a strong connection, between Capricorn and Saturn readings right now. And these do have 4 questions or statements that you can consider, whichever resonate. The first one, have you been procrastinating? Number 2, does something not smell or sound right? Number 3, is there something negative you need to avoid? Let your intuition guide you. And number 4, take action. Do it now! Exclamation point. So definitely this nudge to move forward in whatever area this is for you. We'll see what else they have here through this Sacred Destiny Oracle. Let's see what else they have here for you. So for those that chose reading number 2, what do you want them to know about this action, taking this action? And you've got Enlightenment. Beautiful card. We'll put that down here, and let's see what other message this brings for you. This is called Vast Galaxy, and it says, our beautiful home galaxy is so large that if you traveled at the speed of light, it would take you 100,000 years to go from one end to the other. But it is small compared to some other galaxies. For example, the Hercules A galaxy would take 1.5 million years to cross at the speed of light instead of only 100,000 years. So the realm of galaxies is so vast and so wide that it is beyond human comprehension, which is why the galaxy often symbolizes great enlightenment, as well as faith in the forces much greater than us. And this sacred landscape wants you to know, enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self and expands into a greater awareness of the self within the universe. You're now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connecting with what you cannot see. Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey. So have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience that there is a plan unfolding. The sky's the limit. And this card represents enlightenment and signals that you are entering into a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for the greater good, for most certainly they are. Yeah. So reading number 1 was more about making steps in your dream. This one is taking steps towards your enlightenment, towards seeing that you're so much more than this human character that you're playing, that you are the actor, this grand, expansive actor behind this character, a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. So I'm liking this. And then we're also going to pull from the Path of the Soul Destiny cards here. And these are fractal imaging, which I call the spiritual ink blot test. So whatever you end up seeing on the card is a special meaning for you, but I also will pull from the, read from the book on the intuitive interpretation that the author originally received from the card as well. So, all right, this is the one right here. All right, you got card number 33, master number 33, which is so cool. I'll talk about that in a sec. So I'll let you see this, and then you can see what you see. So for me, number 33, like master number 11 is about getting to know our ego. Number 22 is master number 22 is like realizing there's more than just one of us living this human experience, that we have a spiritual side. And then 33 is when you add 11 plus 22, which is the joining together of our human and our ego side with our higher self and walking hand in hand. So this, for me, would represent enlightenment, like we're talking about. But let's see what it says here. This is Kuan Yin. That's what it's called. And Kuan Yin is the bodhisattva, I'm probably mispronouncing that, of compassion. And in the card, she represents compassion and kindness towards oneself. So stop being hard on yourself. Watch your mind and the words and judgments that you have about yourself. You are much kinder and more forgiving of others than you are of you. It can take many lifetimes to fully embody this lesson of compassion, but you're almost there. This is one of the biggest openings of the heart center that one can experience. So, opening of the heart center. I love the pink is the high heart, like the rose quartz, and the green is the human heart. But definitely for me, this symbolizes enlightenment and moving upward. So we're also going to pull from the Revelations Tarot here and see what else that they would like to add to this. But definitely it's about taking steps towards a higher enlightenment and connection with the higher realms. I mean, you've got the antlers for intuition, trusting your gut, enlightenment, Kuan Yin, which is like compassion and the divine feminine. So very, very clear here. All right, what else, please? Okay. Have those. What else? Okay, and that one's for right there. All right, so we'll start with this one over here, and you have the King of Cups. So cups, of course, are our emotions, our love, and the King of Cups rules over emotion. It would be the highest emotion that you can achieve, and they actually even have the Ace of Cups that they offer, which is full of the unconditional love of the higher realm. So definitely this is about that connection to the real love that we've been searching for all along, which is what is at the other side of enlightenment, is we get to experience this love that we've been searching for all along since we left the heavens, or a piece of us has come down here and separated ourselves from that. We're so excited to reconnect with that, to feel back home again. And then you have the Empress. So Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, compassion, but definitely new beginnings and new birth that's coming here. So this enlightenment, this newness, this beautiful birthing of the new you that's coming in here. Definitely reiterated again. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment card, emotional wish fulfillment. Again, with that Kuan Yin and then the connection to the spiritual realm and opening up with that enlightenment. I mean, this is our ultimate wish, even though we might have other wishes we think we have of, oh, I want to fall in love and I want a great paying job and I want a lot of money and I want this and that and this and that. When we get to the core of it, what we are really all searching for is this enlightenment and this connection to the higher realms, because everything else is fickle. Everything else is unstable. You know, relationships, people change or pass away. Situations never stay the same, and things break down, deteriorate, or stolen. And so there's this beautiful, beautiful, awareness here of what your wish really is. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of being true to the authentic you, not trying to be, worried about people who are going to get upset if we don't live the life that they think we're supposed to, or losing the support of someone who is thinking that we should do this other thing. It's about you staying true to your path and your authentic self and making movement forward in the direction of this connection to the true you, not trying to kill your ego, but allowing and becoming familiar with your higher self and allowing it to complete and to complement your ego, where you feel whole and complete. You feel confident, not arrogant, but confident. And I like that. All right. And then you have the Eight of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the Eight of Swords is about becoming aware of those thoughts that were, blinding you and binding you and making you feel restricted and small. All those beliefs before about the human, and this human is who I am, when it's really your human is just the character that your higher actor self is playing. We were talking about, Master Number 11 is that human character, full of all those wonderful fears of losing conditional love. And then we are the actor behind the character, a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. The contrast allows us to understand ourselves, and then it's able to complement and join together. So I like it. And then your final card is the Ace of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your passion, your spiritual energy, your overall energy. So you really are stepping into your power with this Ace of Wands here, knowing that whatever you focus on is what expands and grows in your life. So if you're focusing on what you're fearing, what you don't want in your life, what you feel is missing, then we grow that and that expands. Because wherever we look is what expands and just multiplies. If we instead look at what we're grateful for, what we do want in our life, focus on our higher self and the energy that we really are, which is, of unconditional love, enjoying peace and laughter, what we're grateful for, then that expands instead. So great power coming in here, and a wonderful nudge towards more and more deeper, intimate relationship with your higher self and the spiritual realm. So I love this message for you. So very beautiful. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all, and if you select it, two things happen. One, you'll be notified of new videos right away, but you'll also be notified when I'm going live on YouTube to provide free readings. So if you haven't stopped by to say hello and check it out, I'd love to see you. And also doing the things I mentioned help spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow insignificant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you go on this wonderful adventure of a deeper relationship with the higher realms, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing journey. I'm sure we'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, which is the Earth element, then this is the reading for you. And the Earth element, it talks about persistence, patience, and practicality. And of course, for the Earth element, I'm going to more focus on the grounding. It does talk about patience. So we'll just ask, where can you use some patience and grounding in your life? That's what we'll ask for this reading. All the cards I use in the readings I do list in the description box of the video down below. This is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck, which I really love. But we're going to start off here pulling from this animal Spirit of the Animal Oracle, and this will be first. Where might you be able to use some patience and some grounding? What does Spirit feel like they could let you know? So for those that chose the Earth element, all right, I do feel like this is the one here. And you have the Sea Otter, Happiness. Beautiful. I love sea otters. They're so adorable. And it says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So I like that. We'll see what else the sea otter has to say. It says, if the otter is your personal symbol, you're called to the spontaneous art of playful living. Otter people swim in the iconic watery world of their intuition and feelings. Their naturally evolved female protective self might ask them to care for others, especially the young. Otter people are inclusive and welcome the company of family, tribe, and community. Otter people know how to go with the flow and master celebrating life with simple things. They are loyal, kind, and true. Otters are fantastic friends and lovers. They hold on to one another so they do not drift apart. Otter people are not usually confrontational, but rather survive by swiftly swimming away from danger. So if otter is your totem, you will have a natural curiosity and love looking at life from all angles. You are loving towards yourself and others. Your inner child needs room to frolic and play, and if you let it out, you will be sure to enjoy life and not simply endure it. Let otter lead you to all that is good in the world: happiness, abundance, friends, and love. How cute. Now, they do have like 4 questions or statements that you can consider of looking at if it so resonates. Number 1, are you fighting life's currents? Go with the flow. Number 2, are you spending too much time alone? Connect with your tribe. Number 3, don't forget happiness can be found by simply holding hands. And number 4, don't forget to reach out when you are lonely. I like it. So the grounding on this, I really feel, is where it is, and it's ground yourself in play. Allow yourself to have this playfulness right now during this Capricorn season. It's time to let loose and allow yourself to have fun and not focus so much on all of the seriousness. We'll also see here, we're going to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle and see what else they have for you here around fun and letting go. All right. So what else for those that chose the Earth element? Okay, that one right there. You've got healing chaos. Tornado, tornado. We'll put that right here. And let's see what comes in for this. All right, and this is called the spiraling tornado. It says energy in our universe spirals. Water spirals in the wake of the fish that swims through the stream. Air spirals in the wake of a bird in flight. The moon spirals around the earth, which spirals around the sun, which spirals around the galaxy. And even our DNA is a spiral. It is the healing principle of life. It's not an accident that the ancient symbol for healing is two spiraling serpents. It is a sacred spiral. Most people assume that there's nothing good that comes from tornadoes, but every part of nature has value. For example, although some birds lose their habitat from a tornado, birds such as the prairie warbler, the whippoorwill, the woodpecker, the grouse, and the woodcock, as well as forest salamanders, all benefit from new landscape created by the tornadoes. Downed trees provide habitat for black bears and white-tailed deer and create dens for many kinds of animals. Tornadoes churn up the soil in ways that rejuvenate the earth. And this sacred landscape wants you to know that when you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it was an underlying energy of healing. You're being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing. Do the unexpected. Mix life up a bit. So again, there's this action, action, action. Allow some chaos. Allow this fun. Allow, this feeling and availability not to try to control things. Let things fly out of control. Enjoy the process. Have fun while it's happening. So I like that. And then we're also going to pull here from the Path of the Soul Destiny cards. And these are fractal imaging, which I call the spiritual ink blot test. So whatever you see in these cards is a special message for you. And then we'll also see intuitively what the author picked up from the card. All right, so for those that chose Earth, all right, there we go. And you have card number 38. So here you go. What a fun looking card, though. Almost looks like a clown or a carnival or circus or something. So let's take a look here and see what comes in here. And this is Intuitive Arts Guide. So there are many forms of intuitive work being done on the planet today, and using your intuitive gifts has a large role in the work you're really here to do. There are many tasks that are undertaken which actually involve the intuitive process. Whether you paint, write, music, design, raise children, waitress, or give psychic readings, you are operating from an intuitive source. And this guide is here to help you see that role is important. The work you do is needed, and you are in service, and your intuitive knowing is strong. You are helping others to acknowledge and accept their own intuition. So really, getting out of our minds and away from all the chaos and allows us to really connect to the spirit realm. Because when we're in chaos and we're in all those fears of losing conditional love, it's so noisy. It's hard for us to hear the whispers from up above. But when we align our energy to that of the higher vibration of those on the other side, which is of unconditional love and joy and peace and, love and joy, joy and fun is definitely our nature. Our regular nature. In our kind of human side, we're taught to suppress that quite a bit because of all the fears and all the rules. But this is this freedom that comes in this opening up of it. So I really, really like this. This is all about fun, fun, fun. And I like the colors of this card. It just really represents that energy we're talking about. And then we're going to use the Revelations Tarot and just see what else Spirit has for all of you that chose the Earth element. All right. So what else would you like us to know? Okay. What else? Let's see here. Just scooch these out. All right. Yep. Those are all the cards. Perfect. We'll start with this one over here, which we have the Page of Cups. So new joy, new love, filling up and overflowing. So very much a joyful type of emotional card too, because it's usually all about this chalice that's being offered is full of the unconditional love of the other realm of where we come from. And of course, that includes having this joyful, just vibrant feeling that's coming in. So definitely the choice of that. Then you have the Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups usually is about emotional confusion, which, of course, with the chaos and all this emotional swirls, I like this because it's about letting go and letting yourself feel all these emotions instead of feeling like when this happens, this is how I have to feel. I feel there's this opening up of allowing yourself to feel a bunch of different things around a subject instead of being so restrictive around it too. And then you have the High Priestess. So talk about intuitiveness, like, she steps away, goes into her high temple, and she's able to connect, go behind the veil that's usually behind her, go down into the subconscious, the unconscious, connect to the spirit realm. And so there's this knowing, this going beyond into the secret things, but also the connection to the spirit world really helps recognize what is truly important and what is not. I know the more and more that I do live readings and I do all of the, these readings that I put out on a weekly basis and monthly basis, the more you connect with the spirit world, you just feel the joy that they have on that side. And it just like rolls over into this realm as well. So I like that. And then you have the Hierophant, card number 5. The Hierophant does talk about getting to know the true you and the truth that you want to express out into the world. And I feel like there's this change that happens here. Instead of focusing so much on all these rules that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love, it's like you're expanding and making like having fun a rule. You're like putting things in place that encourage us to enjoy the moment, enjoy life, instead of feeling so like you're in chaos and you're tethered to something and not free. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is another, like this 5 is a number of change, and this one's a change of viewpoint in your worth in the relation to where you feel you get your sustenance from. We're scared to death when we feel like humans have to bring me my sustenance for each moment because they're fickle. The characters we play, when they go into fear, they cut everyone off and they withdraw and they're selfish, right? Because they're in survival mode and they cut off all resources to anyone else because they want to make sure they have enough for them to live and survive. And then when they feel calm, they open up again. Well, this wonderful message with the Five of Pentacles is that you don't need to look to mankind to bring you what you need, because you realize with usually there's like a stained glass window in the picture that represents Source, the Creator, the upper realms, and that they are the ones that have everything we could possibly ever need in any moment, and we can trust that they will bring it. Unlike the outside world where it's unstable love, where any moment they can go into fear and withdraw, the love we find from up above is actually made of unconditional love, no conditions, and it's eternal, never ends, it's endless. And so when we realize that they are the ones that bring us what we need and they have endless resources, we can trust them that they will want to bring us what we need in each moment. Now, maybe not all future moments in this moment or our wants, but we'll always have what we need. And so there's this transformation of not worrying so much about things, and that you can have more fun when you realize that you're on this giant play date with the Creator of all things, and they brought us down here to go have some fun, but we'll always have what we need from them. And then your final card is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, along the lines of these pentacles, you learn about your worth in relation to the outside world. And when we were talking earlier about all the instability of the outside world eventually turns you inward and upward to this love that we have and this trust that we have in the Creator of all things, that we're going to have everything we need in each moment. And this makes you feel full and whole and complete. So the more you focus on this instead of fears, the more it expands as well. So I love this joy, 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 and this happiness that is coming in here. And this is where we can use some grounding away from seriousness and chaos to this beautiful eye in the middle of the storm that is full of joy and sunshine. So I love it. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. And by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an all option, which if you select, two things happen. One, you'll be notified immediately when new videos come out. Two, you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. So if you haven't stopped by to say hello, I would love to see you there. Doing those things also helps spread the Zen love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, happy, excited to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all of you earthlings, as you go through this beautiful grounding into happiness and joy and love, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 4, which is the 10th house, then this is the reading for you. And it talks about structure and discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. So for this reading, we're going to be asking Spirit about what do you need to know about your life mission. Now, all the cards I use in the reading, I do list in the description box below. These are from a beautiful deck called the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. But the first oracle card we're going to pull is from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So let's take a look here and see what Spirit would like you to know around your life mission, if you choose to accept it. All right, so for those that chose reading number 4, what would you like them to know about their life mission? All right, I do feel like it's this one right here. And you have the Frog, prosperity. I like it. Making a leap forward, right? So let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. So hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. All right. I like that. I'll put that right here. And let's see what else Frog has to say about your life mission. It's prosperous, evidently. It says all frogs are born in or near a watery world and mature to live on land. Frogs experience 3 stages in life: the egg, the tadpole, and then the frog. And frog people are comfortable with change and happily transform for the better. Because of the numerous eggs they lay, frogs are symbols for prosperity and fertility. You will find many homes with a frog on the doorstep. And this omen is meant to bring good luck, abundance, and perhaps even a baby to the house. One of the most beloved folk stories is The Frog Prince, in which love transforms the frog into a prince. Frog is a wonderful totem for anyone who has ever felt awkward or like an outsider. Frog medicine promises that one day we will transform our shadowy emotions of unworthiness into beauty and love of self. If frog is your totem, you will always be drawn to water. Be sure to cleanse in a salt or mud bath when needed, and don't forget to relax. If tensions build up, just let them go. Find a new lily pad and call in the renewing rain. The magic of frog people is their adaptability. They give themselves permission to hop away from a bad situation and towards a happier one. Frog medicine opens the doors to good luck and abundance. So call on the magic of frog to lead you to a better, brighter life. And these do have 4 kind of statements or questions that you can consider if they resonate with you. Number 1, have you lost your focus by jumping around too much? Number 2, are you stuck in the muck of others' negativity? Number 3, are you feeling swamped? Let frog energy cleanse and renew you. And number 4, hop away from negativity. I really like this for talking about, your life mission. One, I really love the abundance and the prosperity of it, that you can be prosperous, living this dream, living this life mission that you came down here. But that there's also stages. You start off as an egg and more like the human. And then you're a tadpole. You're swimming around in your emotions, which is, I think, like more of us as humans swimming around in what we feel we're supposed to be and supposed to do, and all these other rules and like all these other dreams that are given to us, right? But then we go into becoming the frog, which we're able to live on land and not have to just be in water, and it allows us to go into a whole new world of living our true dream, our true heart's dream. So we'll take a look here and see what else they want to say through the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and see what else they would like for you, the 10th house, to know. All right. So what else for reading 4, please? All right. I suppose that is the one. And you have flow. Yep. It's time to flow, baby. Put that right here. And let's see what comes in here for you. So regarding your life mission, so this is called the meandering river. More water, right? So a meandering river is a waterway that curves, bends, turns, and seems to swing side to side as it flows forward. Viewed from above, it looks like a sinuous and even snake-like. Meandering rivers are dynamic as they wind their way across valley floors and bring life-giving sediment to new habitats. The word meander was derived from the ancient Meander River, which flows into the Aegean Sea. The Greeks created symbols for meander that have been described as some of the most important symbols for the ancient Greek culture. They represented the fluid movement of water and the eternal flow of all life. The twisting patterns were also thought to represent the serpent, which was the symbol of healing. Hence, our present-day symbol for doctors is the two serpents. The sacred landscape wants you to know that there are times to hold on tight to the shore, and there are times to enter the flow. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. When you go with the flow, your life force expands and healing on all levels abounds. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns, forgive, and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're being self-critical or judgmental. When you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you, and you will enter into a state of grace, and healing will abound. Yeah, definitely. So the flow, sometimes we cling to shore, other times it's time to go with the flow and dive into the water. Again, the frog being able to really navigate both of those very well, right? All right, we're also going to pull here from the Path of the Divine Soul, or Path of the Soul Destiny cards. Making up words now. And these are fractal imaging, which I call the spiritual inkblot test. So whatever you see in the card when I show it to you is a special message for you, but also I will read the intuitive interpretation that the author received. So you have card number 25. So I'll show it to you here. Just kind of scooch it in a little bit so you can see anything in there. All right. That is card number 25. So let's see what else comes in here. And this is called Nature. It's time to return to nature and reconnect. Enjoy the scent of flowers. Walk quietly by the ocean. Hug a tree and get rooted in the core of Mother Earth. It's time for a look within. Nature will bring you back on track. So watch, listen, breathe, and connect. Feel the pulse of life streaming throughout, fully and naturally. Through our heart, we are connected to all things, including our higher self. Sit, quiet your mind, place your hand on your heart, and connect. It is here that you will find your capital T truth. Yes. So life mission, really taking the step back, getting out into nature, getting near water, maybe, if that is what resonates for you, like I talked about the baths, and just hanging out near water will help you really connect with your life purpose if you're unsure of what it is yet. Because once you do and you accept your life mission, then you will flow. You will go with this flow, and things will just start to feel like they're natural. You won't feel like you have to control every single thing, because you're able to just enjoy the moment and doing what you love. So I like it. And then we're going to use these Revelations Tarot and see what else that Spirit would like you to know. Reading number 4. So let's take a look. All right. What else? So they want to that one and that one and this one. Okay, they do want that one down there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then they want this one and this one and this one. All right. We'll start down here, and you have the Two of Wands. Beautiful, wand energy is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. And there's 2 wands here, and it is about whatever you focus your energy on is where it flows, where it goes. And so when you focus on what you don't have in your life, or what you fear that will come into your life or will leave your life, or you are focusing on what you don't want in your life, those things grow and those things expand. But if we instead focus on like our life mission, what we do want in our life, what we're thankful that is in our life, focus on unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter, that expands in our life instead. So really there's this beautiful energy here of whatever you focus on is what grows. So I like that. Yep. And then you have the death and the rebirth coming in. So it's time for the tadpole to turn into the frog. The tadpole has gots to go, and that allows the frog to emerge, and you're able to hop and go places that you weren't able to go before when you were restricted as a tadpole to just the water. I like it. And then you have, the tower. So you've got the death card and you've got the tower card. So there is things that are being removed out of your life on purpose to open up your path to new places that you would never have gone before. And also it allows the space for something to be brought into your life. So there's this clearing that's happening with both the tower and the death and the rebirth of things being removed. But know that it's happening on purpose, for purpose. Things don't happen to you. Things do happen for you. I like it. Then you have the Six of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this is a switching and movement of old thoughts and old beliefs to new ways, letting old ways that are rooted in the fears of losing a conditional love go, so that you can move into thoughts and beliefs that are more in alignment with where you're headed. Again, tadpole philosophy going away so you can make room for frog philosophy instead. So I like that because there is this movement and this change from choppy waters to calmer waters. And then you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is wands, we talked about wands over here with the energy, the drive, the ambition, the passions, and this is a lot of energy that's coming in. And it makes sense because when we are using our energy to maintain old ways of being, once we're doing away with those old ways, all that energy that we were investing to try to make all this happen comes back to us, and we're able to invest it in a direction more in alignment with our life mission instead of our life survival, where we're not living, we're just existing. So there is this beautiful transformation that comes on with all this. And then lastly, and then you have the Page of Wands, which is you stepping into your power with all this Wands energy. Again, you know that whatever you focus on grows here. And this is you really stepping into understanding that what you focus on grows in your life, and allowing any blocks that you might have had before, realizing it was your Ace of Swords Ace of Wands that were blocking it, this energetic block, and that you can remove it. And then there's a gap for you to walk right through. So beautiful opportunities coming through here. Your life mission is becoming clearer and clearer. Things are falling away to open up your path to head and flow forward. And I am liking this for you. So excited to see where you go. If you don't know what your life mission is yet, I'm sure it's going to be making itself known here very, very soon. But just ask your heart, what is it that would make your heart sing? What makes your heart, just express that unconditional love within it in a unique way that you love to do. And that might help you as well. So I like it. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign, pick a card readings, monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there's an option for all. If you select that, two things happen. One, you'll be notified when new videos come out. Two, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy, wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you're inspired to do any of those things, please know I am ever, ever so grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you go through this rebirth, moving from that tadpole to that frog, please know that every second of every day of your life, that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing transformation, and we'll be talking soon. But in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. Happy birthday, all you Capricorn sun babies, and welcome to your bonus reading. I wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. And what I like to do is give you like a 3-month forecast for the next 3 months. It'll be from the day of your birthday to that date in the following month. And so that's month 1, month 2, month 3, like that. So we're going to start off here. For month number 1, we're going to pull a card here from the Spirit of the Animal Oracle and see what the first month has in store for you. Okay, they do want this one. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of these catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. And then month number 2, we're going to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So let's see what, actually, this one right here is wanting to be known. So that'll be month number 2. And then month number 3, we are going to pull from this Path of the Soul Destiny cards. So let's take a look here one more time. All right, so this will be month number 3. For Capricorn sun babies. All right, and then we will use the Divine Tarot here. I'm not divine, the Revelation Tarot. I was all stuck in the divine for some reason. I don't even know where the divine is, but divine's been on my mind. So we'll take a look here and we'll pull cards for each of the months. So month 1, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay, they do want those and those. And what about month number 2? Oh, okay. So you get all of those. And then month number 3. No, they didn't say any of those. So month number 3. And that one. What else? Okay, they do want that one and that one. All right. So we've got all your cards here. Let me just... going to put these just together like this. And we will look into month number 1, and you have the Cat, Independence. So Capricorn, and you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So your first month is really this wonderful independent feeling here. I always crack up because cats, they come up to you and they're all, hi, pet me. And then they pull away with your eyes. So it's like, you can pay attention to me, but don't touch. It says, cats are unpredictable, independent, and mysterious creatures. They love the night. And cat people are highly selective when they choose friends and would be advised to guard against being so picky that they become reclusive. Cat as totem brings psychic gifts and creativity. Cats are in constant communication with spirit and bridge the world of the seen and the unseen. Who has not witnessed a cat looking around an empty room as though following a ghost? They will shuffle away from unsavory situations as well and step away from problems. If you're a cat person, pay close attention to the felines in your life. Reach out with your questioning mind and ask them to share their secrets. Listen to the intuition they share. Watch their body language. Learn the subtleties. Cats are healers and they live in the now. They are natural yogis. So place them on your lap and pet them. Their counterclockwise energy rotation will mingle with your clockwise spin and neutralize negative energy and set the world right. If cat is your totem, you're blessed with many lives and many chances. So remember that your supernatural insights will guide you. Pamper yourself like the cat and remember how good it is to just be your content self. So your first month is really this contentment about who you are and doing what you want to do and not worrying about everyone else, right? That's what cats do. These do have 4 questions or statements, and you can kind of just ruminate over these if they resonate. Number 1, have you become isolated because of being too selective? Number 2, has laziness made you forget your zest for living? Number 3, have life's challenges got you up a tree? And number 4, don't let the dogs bug you. I like it. It's funny. I remember one time we had a cat that ran across the street. It was an outdoor cat, and it was stuck up in the neighbor's tree in their backyard, and there was this dog in the backyard. And my mom, she called the local fire department because, it's what we see all the time, where people call the fire department to, get the cat down from the tree. And the fireman said, oh, that's just an old wife, a story. It's not what firemen really do. They said they'll come down and when they're hungry, you never find a cat skeleton in a tree. It was a good point. It was funny. We all laughed about it. All right, let's see what else we have here for you. So you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is about balancing heart and mind. And I like this coming in here with the cat because it is the Ace of Swords allows you to cut away old thoughts, old ways of thinking, stressful things, the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to. This cat is independent. It's basically saying, I don't care what you're going to try to make me do. I'm going to do what I feel is right for me. And that is what your first month is about, is really stripping away the supposed to and the need to and the have to and the musts, all those expectations that were put on you in the past, and you're cutting them away. You're allowing yourself to be free of those things. And you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, you see the Ace of Pentacles they have in their lap there. They are going through this beautiful journey of knowing that their worth is not stable when they're defining themselves by the outside world, by relationships, by situations like job, education, etc., or by things, our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions, because those things are unstable. People change or they pass away, so relationships are not solid. Situations never stay the same, and things break down, deteriorate, or are stolen. And so eventually we get, disappointed enough in the outside world that we turn inward and upward, where we find something solid. We find the unconditional love of the higher realms. No conditions, nothing you can do to lose it. Also eternal love. It never ends. And so that becomes the foundation, and that's why cats can just chill. They look and they see the higher realm all around them because that is what is connected within their heart, and everything else on the outside just is. They don't freak out about it. So I like it. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment, emotional wish fulfillment. So you do have this wonderful, wonderful feelings that, bubble up, and with this solidity and finding this love from within, you really do feel like your life is full. It is overflowing. So what a great birthday, first month after your birthday, right? That you're just like, yeah, you know what? I don't have to live up to everyone else's expectations. I'm finding my worth from within, and everything on the outside is abundant. It's above and beyond what I'm finding on the inside. So my life is great. And this is the kind of energy that comes around. Yeah. And with all of that, you have the Three of Wands, which is wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. So you've got the Swords, the Pentacles, the cups, and the wands, which is all 4 elements. But the 3 of wands is like with the new information, new viewpoints, new understanding, you're making an alteration, you're making a course change and adjustment and headed off in a different direction, which is great because you have new information. Yeah, and you have the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities opening up in the outside world. So in that first month, as you're doing this and thinking about this and transforming, you're looking for new opportunities. And by golly, you make this change, you make this adjustment and go a different direction. And you have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man can mean it takes time for things to go, but I really feel with this new way of thinking and this new movement that's happening, I feel like this is like you've been kind of like a caterpillar in a cocoon, and it's been taking its time, and now you're emerging here, and now is the time of movement. So I feel like this month after your birthday is really a lot of revelations that make you want to take action and go in a different direction than you have before. So I like it. And then month number 2, you have miracles. All right, we like that. So we'll put that right on top of here. And let's see what comes in here for that for you. So month number 2, full of miracles. And this is called the double rainbow. And it says, after the storm, the rainbow appears. No matter where we are, the instant a rainbow splashes across the sky, we usually stop and stand in awe. Some say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. Others say they are part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon. But no matter the explanation for their existence, rainbows have struck awe in the hearts and souls of many through time. Many traditions believe that rainbows are blessings from the Creator. And a double rainbow is double the blessings. Yeah. And this sacred landscape wants you to know that the storms of the past are passing and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. So start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best, because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. I like it. So a wonderful second month coming in here. Let's see what else we have here. So you have the 4 of Wands, joy, celebration, weddings, all that fun stuff, and very stable energy. So a lot of fun coming in, and I like that for you. You also have the Justice card. So you're doing more balancing. You're doing more cutting away. They have that big Ace of Swords. So you're cutting away the thoughts and the beliefs and the mindsets that were keeping you limited before, those that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love. You're connecting more and more to that higher love, the capital T truths, and then life is balancing out more, becoming less fearful and even more bountiful. And you have the 10 of Wands. So letting energy go, the burdens that you've had from the past with all that drive that you had to do and all those investments and everything else, you are putting an end to a lot of stuff that you were investing your energy in, getting it down to just a couple things that are more in alignment with like your dream and what you want to do with your life. And this is allowing you to invest less in all the stuff that ends up going to a black hole and more into your dream and where you want it to head. Yeah, and here's the Ace of Wands. So you have the 10, which is the ending of all that burden, and then you have the Ace of Wands, which is the new inspiration and the passion of where you focus that energy, and it allows you to move forward. It allows you, again, whatever I think we had the 2 of Wands. maybe it was a different reading, but the wands allows you to focus your energy, and whatever you focus on is what grows and expands. So if you focus on what you do want in your life and what you're grateful for, and on love and peace and laughter and joy, that expands in your life. Instead of focusing on your fears, what you don't want in your life, or what you feel is missing, because when you focus on that, that stuff expands. So really stepping into your power, and I feel like there's a lot of joy coming in here because of that. Then you have the Judgment card, which is the calling of your higher self into this place here. So I really like this for you, because this is you having this connection with your higher self, understanding more of what you want to do with your life. Where do you want to express this beautiful love in your heart with the world? I feel like this is part of the miracles that coming in as you're connecting to the capital T truths and this passion, you're understanding what it is you want to do with your life, and not just going with the same old and being stuck in your head about the supposed to's and the shoulds and these dreams that everyone else gave you. You are finding what you want to do. And I feel like that's what started in the first month. And this is you just really solidifying it and understanding where you want to go. Yeah, and you have the Six of Cups, which is the nostalgia card. Can be that someone comes back from your past in this month, but I feel it has to do with your dreams. Old dreams you had that were squashed and quelched because people were like, you can't do that. You can't live that way. You're not going to be able to make any money. Blah, 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 right? Well, this is you releasing that and remembering it and taking action toward it. So I really feel like this, for the majority of you, is that nostalgia. So I like that. So, and then we move into your third month. Now, these cards are fractal imaging. I call them the spiritual ink blot test. So what you see in here is a special message for you for month number 3. Then I will read the intuitive message that the author got from it as well. So you have card number 39, and here we go. So whatever you see right off the bat is for you. I'm going to put that over on top of here, and then we'll see what the interpretation was. And this is called a channeling guide. So you have a strong ability to communicate the messages and teachings of divine beings. And I think I kept on saying divine, 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 when there was no divine in anything. And this is why you have this divine calling. And whether you're aware of it or not, you are receiving guidance and messages from those of other dimensions of existence. And one of your gifts is having the ability to share these higher teachings with others. Sometimes you simply speak the words that are needed without even knowing the effect or power of what you have said. The channeling guide asks that you work on fine-tuning this gift. Meditate, listen, and follow the guidance you receive. So part of this life mission that you're having here, what you're moving into, has to do with just getting quiet and really connecting to the spirit world. And however you do it, I mean, any job that you are in, any career that you want, you can have an intuitive, whether it's a masseuse or a manager or a nurse or an accountant or a customer service rep, whatever it is, you can bring spirit and messages into every job that you're in, because you will be given from your heart and whatever situation that it's in. So I love this indication of the spirit being a part of your everyday life. And you do have the King of Wands. Yeah. So Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. We talked about it, but it's also your spiritual energy. And the King represents the highest spiritual power, which is your higher self. So your higher self is making itself known here along with this channeling and saying, yes, you have this strong, beautiful relationship that you're developing with your higher self in month number 3, which allows you to get really clear clarity on messages that you hear from spirit. And you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands represents like you are being brought to a higher level, and that some people won't like it. They're going to be like, why are you so happy? Why are you able to talk to spirit? come back here and be, miserable with the rest of us. So just know when people badmouth or whatever, it's not about you. It's about how they feel about themselves. They feel they're low, and that you can help bring them up. You don't have to defend yourself, definitely. And if you have compassion in your heart toward them, because you're like, oh, they feel low about themselves, let me help them up by giving them true, authentic awareness of how spirit sees them, and then you allow them to see themselves in a much higher place, and then they stop attacking you and other people. And then you have the Emperor. So you really are taking control over your life in the third month, and you really are focusing and planning and realizing that you don't have to live up to what everyone else says you're supposed to be doing, should be doing, need to be doing, have to be doing, because you are standing up and you are living your dream. You're watching spirit and you're like, I'm going to do this. I don't care what anyone else says. So I like that. Emperors get to decide. They'll have a lot of advisors yapping around them, but emperors are the ones that get to decide. And you have the Eight of Wands. So a lot of movement, a lot of action coming your way here. So this is a good card to have because it is a lot of energy that's being expanded. And because the wands, like we talked about, are spirit, this also is a lot of messages coming from spirit in the month of March. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities all around you, because they are going to be blabbing your ear off and trying to show you things and signs and wonders and miracles like the previous month. But this is beautiful for you. And then your final card is the Eight of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands, and I have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is this leaving behind emotions that no longer serve you, and they head off here. The Eight of Cups usually has someone walking away from the old Eight of Cups. They're walking to the Nine of Cups, which is the card after it, which is the wish fulfillment card. So you are ready to walk away from old emotions that no longer serve you and walk into this beautiful, beautiful connection with the spirit world. So I'm liking this. Definitely a wonderful 3 first months of your birthday, next rotation around the sun. And so as you do go around this next rotation around the sun, I wish you more unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter than you can handle. I send you a big birthday hug, and please know, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, check out one of the, or 2 or 3 or all of the pick a cards for this reading. But also, in addition to these readings, I put out weekly energy updates by each individual zodiac sign, other pick a card readings, also monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select, will do 2 things. 1, you'll be notified immediately when new videos come out, but also 2, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube providing free readings. So in addition to that, doing those things also helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm super, super giddy, happy, excited, and it wants to automatically share the videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful. These are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings as well, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, Cappies, sun babies, as you go through this wonderful, wonderful birthday year, please know that every second of every day of your month that you are unconditionally loved by the mother and father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing birthday. I will be talking to you very soon. But in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.